Okay, now let's look at this question. Find the total surface area of the outside of the tank. Outside of the tank would consist of the round surface, okay, the curved surface of this part here. Okay, now besides that, we also have this surface here, the curved surface of the cone. Okay, it's an open water storage tank. That means this part here is open, so there's no surface here on the top. So we only need to find the curved surface area of the cylinder, which is this part here, and the curved surface area of the cone. Okay, now let's talk about the blue curved surface area. This basically the cylinder curved surface area. So the length, the width of if this surface is to cut along this length, if you open it up, actually you got a rectangle. Okay, this height here still remain 4 meters, but what about this length? This length actually is the circumference of this. So this is actually equal to 2 pi r. Okay, so 2 times pi. What is r? The r is 1.5. Okay, so that is for the cylinder curved surface area 3 pi. Let's talk about the curved surface area of the cone. Actually is given. Okay, it's given as pi r l. Now, r, we know the radius, the base area of the cone has a radius of r, but we don't have the l. But then you can see here is 1.5. There's a 90 degree here. So it's actually a right angle triangle. With that we can find L. L is actually equal to square root 2 square plus 1.5 square. Okay. Now, so this square root 4 plus 2.5, they give you square root 6.5. Actually, if you multiply by 2, you will get here 4. This gives you 3. So L is actually equal to 5. Okay? Actually, it's equal to 5. But this one we have actually divided by 2. So you end up with 2 here. This 3 divided by 2, you become 1.5. So this 5, if you divide by 2, you actually end up 2.5 meter. Therefore, the cone curve surface area is equal to pi. The r is 1.5 times the L, which is 2.5. Okay. Now 1.5 becomes 7.5. This 3.30 is 3.75. So this gives you 3.75 pi. Okay, now if you want the total surface area, then we have to take this 3 pi plus this 3.75 pi. You add them together, you got 6.75 pi. Okay, multiply with, convert the pi into a decimal number, and then you give your answer here. Remember, this is meter square. Okay, now to calculate the volume in the tank so that it round up to this, basically still the same. Okay. Let's separate them so that you don't get mixed up. Okay, now so let's talk about the volume of the cylinder first. If you fill it up, so the volume of the cylinder is equal to pi RL, pi R squared time the height, right? That's equal to pi time 1.5, which is the radius 1.5, times the height, which is 4. Okay, that make up 9 pi. Okay. Now let's look at the volume of the cone. Volume of cone is equal to what the formula is given, 1 over 3 pi r square times the height of the cone. So this gives you 1 over 3 pi r is 1.5, so time 1.5 square time the height in this case is actually here, which is 2. Okay, now so it's 1.3 pi 15. 1.5 is 2.25 times 2. Okay, now this time this gives you 4.5. Okay, 4.5 over 3 pi. Okay, now simplify this. This 1.5. So it's 1.5 pi. Okay, now so the total volume, you take this plus this, it gives you the total volume. Nine pi plus 1.5 pi. That gives you total of 10.5 pi meter cube. Okay, now show that the slant height of the length is 8.2. Slant height of the cup plant height. Or if you look at, is it referring to this? Oh, this B1. Very cool. How come there's 2B? This is also B1. B1. I think this is referring to a different question then. Okay, never mind. We'll look at it in the next video.